Joint step for man there, or should I say people kind, as that Canadian, I don't know what to call them, Canadian version of Varadkar. God bless all here. It's lovely to see everybody else. Thanks for coming down. I missed the last 2 Fridays unfortunately, so I'll make up for it if I may with a couple of words. I'd just like to talk about what's happening with the UN there, and that poor 16-year-old that gets paraded around. She looks like one of the most unhappiest 16-year-olds I've ever heard and seen. Yes, totally. And I think I'd love to know who's actually funding her. But the thought occurred to me that when she actually went to America, she went by ship, by private yacht, and to replace the crew, they had to fly 6 people over by aircraft. You know, what about the carbon footprint with that?
And what about our safety? What about our safety?
Yeah, and then I think she's actually been unfortunately manipulated and is a victim of all of this mindful rubbish. And to see school children appearing on the streets of Dublin last week upset and worried about this end of world catastrophe, this bogus sham, this tax scam to take money from poor people to give it to rich people, and is another form of child abuse. And to see children deciding who are in primary school that they're going to be vegan because they're worried about the carbon footprint. I mean, did you ever hear anything like it? You know, it is, it's terrible, you know. But just a couple of things I'd like to say as well, that if you think of all the financial services centres in the world, they're all located beside water. Now, if they really thought the ice caps are going to melt and raise the water levels, do you not think they'd move them a little bit further inland? Alright? And how about all the multi-millionaires that live on beachfront properties? Would they, like the Obamas recently bought a multi-million-dollar beachfront property, do you think they might move a little bit further inland if they thought the sea level was going to rise?
We have great armbands.
You know? Same with here in town. We have all the money services in town. Would they not move further inland? And all these properties that are built around the world, how come the banks don't mind out lending money for these massive developments? And if they thought the sea level was going to rise, how would they get insurance in all these apartments and properties? So it's time to think, folks. And I'll leave it another one. I came across an interesting one there recently, that if you look at all the market gardens that produce these lovely green vegetables, sure, they pump in CO2, sometimes up the rate of 1,200 parts per million, which is 4 times what we are actually breathing now. So CO2 is actually plant food.
Absolutely.
How about that one? And on top of that, if you consider the Arctic Ocean, underneath the Arctic Ocean they have found fossils of plankton, which would mean at some stage that the Arctic Ocean is actually free of ice, otherwise you wouldn't have plankton. Another thing, I have an Antarctic survey that shows 11 Antarctic ice stations around the coast of Antarctica. Some of them have their information records dating back to 1955, and none of them have noticed the change within that period between the expansion of ice during the winter and the retraction of ice during the summer. And to part it all, I would end with a little quagmire. If the UN was so concerned about climate change, with the signing of the Global Compact in secret in Marrakesh in December of last year by Charlie Flanagan, without any consultation with the Irish people, why do they think moving 250 million, according to UN figures, 250 migrants from an area of the world where they can't consume into an area of the world where they can, at taxpayers' expense? So there's something to consider. Thanks for listening, and God bless you all. And by the way, polar bears, just an interesting one about the polar bears. The first survey of polar bears was done actually in 1940, and they did a head count of about 5,000, and they reckon now